Hi everybody, welcome back once again to this week's My Weekly Rage Fix. Hope you all had a great week. This week's Parsha is Parshas Shlach, which the Torah tells us a story about how before the Jews were about to enter Israel, they wanted to send people up ahead in order to check out the land of Israel, to see how good it was or how bad it was or what the story was over there. So Moses asked Hashem for permission. Hashem told him he can send, and he sent people. The Torah uses the word latur or lasur, depending how you pronounce it, latur, to tour out the land. They say that the English word of tourism came from this Hebrew word latur es haaretz, to tour the land. Yet later we see that when they came back with their report, which was an evil report, the Torah doesn't refer to them as these tourists, but rather refers to them as meraglim, spies. So the question that we want to ask is, why is it that the Torah initially called them tourists to tour the land, and afterwards it called them spies? And the Chavetz Chaim answered, Yisrael Meir Kagan answered, that what is the difference between a tourist and a spy? A tourist, when he goes to a country, he can't get enough of the country. He wants to go here, he wants to go there, he wants to see this, he wants to see that. While he's there, he wants to see whatever he can, taking all the sights. Whereas a spy, when he's sent into a country to do whatever it is he has to do, that's all he does. He spies out wherever he has to spy out, and he gets right out of that country, he gets out of there. So Hashem told Moses that if the Jewish people want to go in to tour the land, when you're a tourist, you can't get enough of something. And you don't want to necessarily leave. You want to take your time. You want to take in all the sights. So Hashem said to Moshe, no problem, go ahead. But when the Jewish people came back with an evil report that we were like grasshoppers in the eyes of the great giants that were there, and we might get destroyed, so the Torah then called them spies. Why? Because they chose, instead of looking at all the good that the land of Israel had to offer, they came back with an evil report on just one little thing. Except it wasn't little, but it was one little thing compared to all the greatness that the land of Israel had to offer the Jewish people. And instead of focusing on the overall good, they decided to put their focus on one thing. While it may have been dangerous, but it was nothing that Hashem himself couldn't handle. And to focus on the bad that they had, instead of focusing on the good, the Torah therefore calls them spies. And the Chavetz Chaim went on to say, we are all spies ourselves, because there's so many things that happen to us in life. For some reason, our focus is always on the bad and not on the good. And everybody knows that there's so much to be thankful for. We just have to be aware that it's there. So when you breathe, or when you can see, or when you go to the bathroom okay, and you walk okay, and you have teeth, and you have a tongue, and you have all the goodness, the greatness, and all benefits in life, and you have time. Time is an incredible benefit, incredible blessing that we all have. So there's so much good that surrounds us. We just need to focus. So Hashem says, be tourists in my world. Be tourists as people. Don't be spies. Hope you all have a great Shabbos. Talk to you next week.